Hey there folks, how you doing today? Today we're going to do a shave on video. Of course, some people don't like that. Don't worry, I'll speed it up as much as I can. I'm going to use Reef point soaps, Earl Grey and ginger. It's got a really nice scent and I'm becoming a big fan of Reef point soaps. Really nice, good quality. Great guy that is the soap maker. He's a veteran and of course I love that. So Reef point soaps. Going to use a budget brush, HJM black fiber, really nice budget synthetic brush. Going to use a Timor 1350. You don't see this a lot in videos, and I don't know if I've ever seen it personally, but people may have made videos on it. This razor is made in Germany, very well crafted, great fit and finish. Not particularly aggressive, but it feels to me a little bit more aggressive than Edwin Jagger. Stainless steel handle, I really enjoy it. And we'll finish things off with a little fine, fresh vetiver. So, let's get started. Let me go ahead and wet my brush and then we'll begin to load. Stand by. Alright, so we'll load our brush a little here, and boy, this stuff smells good. If you love ginger and Earl Grey, you probably like this scent of this soap. It's really nice, at least in my opinion. This week's been a bit of a bear for me. My wife had a death in the family, and I've been here with my son, getting him to school and so forth, and making breakfast and dinners. And of course, that's my job, and I love it, but boy, I sure do miss my wife. So, it's like we have a good load here. Let me wet my face, and we'll get going. Stand by. All right. Oh yeah, I love the scent of this soap. Just feels great, or smells great, I should say. Easy to lather. By the way, for those of you who are in the forum who watches Anthony Esposito, the Stallion's videos, I'm going to show you two of his techniques. This is called the Stallion Brush Pump. This is called the Tennessee Tuxedo, and a great guy, David Fernicola, came up with that term, Tennessee Tuxedo, because he says the stallion looks like he's got a tuck shirt or something on when he does this, and you'll hear the brush go flop, 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 flop. Again, Tennessee Tuxedo, Stallion Brush Pump. We like to have fun in the groups, you know. All right, got lather all over the place, but let's get going with the shave. Using a pole silver blade in this, by the way. Really nice first pass. I really enjoy this soap a lot. I'm going to wipe some of it off my shirt here. Let me rinse my face and we'll lather up for pass two. When I rinse my face, I don't really rinse every little bit of soap off. I'm just trying to get any whiskers that may have been cut and not washed free so it doesn't interfere with the shave. And also we do it to apply a little more moisture to the face, you know. Moisture is key when you shave, as you know, or if you don't, it is. Stallion Brush Pump. Tennessee Tuxedo. Both techniques of the stallion. If you haven't watched Anthony Esposito's videos, you should. He's a straight razor shaver and all around a good guy. And like Con from Shave the Man said, he's very encouraging. So if you're intimidated about straights, he will lend you all the support you want. And like Con says, he'll say, if I can do it, anybody can. And so, great guy, love the stallion. Okay, across the grain. By the way, if I look like I'm injecting air into my cheeks when I go over my cheeks? I am. That just helps get a closer shave. You just blow it out a little bit and it helps you get that those hard to reach whiskers. I'm not going to do the fish hook and put my finger in my mouth like Rico or Gerardo does, but that's an interesting technique. I've never seen it before. By the way, I looked up fish hook on Urban Dictionary yesterday, and Gerardo's definition of the fish hook is very different from what's on Urban Dictionary. Go look it up. Gerardo is Rico's corner, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. And the reason I call him Gerardo is because back in the 80s, there was a song that came out by a guy named Gerardo called Rico Suave. So naturally we call him Gerardo. All right, let me wet my face and we'll get back to shit. Third pass. Preparing for, that is. Something interesting happened to me yesterday. Happened to look at one of my messages, and I had received a message by a gentleman who said, "I think I'm your neighbor, and I'm a wet shaver." Excuse me. And here I am in the little leagues, and I've got Babe Ruth, living next to me. I've seen your channel, very popular channel. I didn't know you were a wet shaver. And so that was nice to hear. And I'm about to go in my den and try to grab some products and leave a little delivery at his door, because you know me, I like to evangelize and make merry. And I have plenty of soaps and aftershaves and stuff. So I asked him what type of scents he likes, and that was for a reason, because I'm going to deliver some soap and aftershave and who knows what. Leave it at his door, and hopefully he'll enjoy that. It's one of the great things about this hobby is you can give things to people, create a little happiness. I call it making merry, evangelizing. And it just feels good to do that. That's what's in it for me. Just the enjoyment, camaraderie. He's a veteran too, and so again, with me that goes a long way. I'm always really happy when I get a chance to help a veteran, being a veteran myself. So, all right, let me rinse my face. I've been babbling, so the shave's went a little bit longer than usual. Let me rinse my face, excuse me, and we'll come back and give our final thoughts on this shave. All right, folks, so we're finished with our shave. Everything went well today. The HJM is a great synthetic budget option with black fiber. Performs really, really nicely. The Timor 1350, again, made in Germany. Beautiful fit and finish. Great razor. A little bit expensive. It's about $77, and I attribute that to the stainless steel handle. The fine, fresh vetiver. Love it. And finally, the Reef Point soaps, Earl Grey and Tea. I love these soaps. Now, if there's one thing that I would criticize, it would be the label. I don't know how well you can see that, but I got a little water there and it runs. So if you're making shaving soaps that are going to be in the bathroom, at some point in time, you may want to invest in a waterproof type label or put some sort of seal on it. That's what I would say about Reef Point soaps. That's my only knock, and it's minor. The soap is really what matters, but as people display these and shave the days, you want to have them looking good. You want to display the soap maker's product in a positive way, and when you have a little run like that, it doesn't look so great. So I always say great products should have great packaging, and I do like the can. I like everything about this soap except for this label, which ran a little bit unfortunate. All right, that's our shave for today. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day and a great shave yourself.